Do the funky chicken party, party. Come on, everybody. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing some really fun DIYs for the spring for your room or your apartment or your house or wherever you live. I decided that our apartment was looking really dull, and after this really cold winter I just wanted some color. So I started to decorate for the spring with lots of pretty fake flowers and lots of color, and then I figured it was time to do another DIY decor video. I also uploaded a new coffee talk to my channel yesterday, so I will leave that down below. If you guys are looking to change up your decor or your living space and add some color and some fresh new looks for spring, then just keep watching. So this first DIY is perfect for my fellow coffee lovers, and it's super easy and very chic. So what I did is I just picked up this white mug from the dollar store, but you could make it any color or any shape you want. You could find a really funky mug if you really wanted to, and then just take a Sharpie and write whatever you want on the front. You could do your initial. I just wrote the NO1 as in number 1, or you could even write little inside jokes or quotes with a best friend and give it to a best friend, and then just grab some pretty fake flowers for the spring and put it in. This one was super simple but really cute, and I loved it for my desk. Now this next one, you're going to need a canvas and some paint and a pencil. So if you have a printer, I suggest printing out a map of the world and then tracing it. Unfortunately, I don't have a printer, so I ended up just freehanding it, which is why you guys might notice that it's not exactly right, but I tried my best. So then I just picked up some acrylic paint from the dollar store in all pretty spring colors, and then what I'm going to do is dip my brush in the water so that it adds a little bit more water to the acrylic paints, because I don't want them to be super pigmented. So I just dip it into the water, and then I just randomly painted blotches all throughout the maps, making sure to kind of blend the colors in together so that it looked really pretty and kind of like a little bit of ombre to it. And then once you're done, you'll have this gorgeous, colorful piece of wall art that you could hang anywhere, and you could also theme the colors as well that you use for the blotches. So I ended up hanging this just over our couch. We had enough of other people, so we moved into the water instead. So this next DIY is another easy one, but it ended up being very cute. So what I did is I picked up these square frames from our dollar store. They were about $2 each, and because they were brown, I decided I wanted them to be white, but you could spray paint them any color to match the theme of your room, or just to go funky colors for the spring if you really wanted to. And then I printed off some vintage looking ads or logos and some vintage looking pictures of like Paris and some flowers, and then I'm just cutting them out and putting them into the center of the frame for 2, and then I'm going to put the frame on a diamond angle and do center 2 other pictures as well. Like it was made of stone next to mine, darling, lay your bones, hold you closer, let me show. So once done, you can hang up your wall art in any type of formation you want. I decided to go with 2 straight on the outsides and then 2 of the diamond ones in the center. And you could make these pictures of your friends and stuff too. They don't necessarily have to be wall art. So then moving on to the next DIY, I'm going to show you guys how to make these really adorable paint pots. They're probably my favorite DIY that I've done in this video. So what I did is I picked up some of the clay paint pots from the dollar store, and I'm just spray painting them white. And then what you're going to need is a bowl of room temperature water. I know I have 3 bowls here, but I only ended up using 1, and some pretty nail polishes, and I'm using my CoverGirl Bloom series, which has adorable colors, and I'm wearing one of the colors on my nails right now. So then all I'm going to do is take the nail polishes and drip them all into the warm water, and then you take your pot and you slowly dip it into how high you want the paint to go, and then you rest it out to dry. And you can do all different types of colors and patterns and just make it as funky and colorful as you want. And the color that I'm wearing on my nails is Leading Lady, which is such an adorable color and really, really cute for spring. And then after you let it out to dry for just a few hours, you should be able to rest them wherever you please. So I put it on our fireplace mantle, and I just grabbed some fake plants from the dollar store to put inside of them, just so I didn't have to water them or keep them alive. So I just grabbed little fake leaves and plants and a little fake plant ball, and then a flower for the center. So this next DIY is another easy one, but again, one of my favorites, and I will leave these pictures that I used for these DIYs on my blog, so I'll link that down below. But I found these cute pictures of wall art that was framed on a white wall or white brick wall, so that sounds confusing, but I printed them out and I used them as the centerpiece for the frames themselves, so it's framed art in a frame. So I ended up putting these out on our fireplace mantle as well, and I put the one with the black lips in the middle, so it wasn't too many quotes, but the one says, "Darling, let's be adventurous," and the other one says, "The best is yet to come."
A few weeks later, let's say we take this party back to my house. Break habits every time this happens when I see you out. Make mistakes, self-control is such a harder night before. Woo, you're such a bitch.
And last but not least are one of my favorites, and they are the ombre pillows. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I made the two outside ombre pillows. So I just took a spray bottle and sprayed some plain white pillows that I picked up from Yesk or Jisk, but you could probably pick them up at Walmart or anywhere else. And I picked up these tie-dye kits from Walmart as well. So in green, all I did was add water, and then all I did was concentrate a lot of the dye at the bottom and then use my hands to push the dye up so that it gave a fading ombre effect, and then left it out to dry. And then for the second one, I used purple and blue tie-dye, and I just did like a little circle formation so that it kind of looks like it's blue, that is ombre fading into purple, which is ombre fading into blue, and so on and so forth. And of course, you could pick any colors you want of the tie-dye, or you could do different designs, or actually use the elastics to give the tie-dye impression. I just decided to go with ombre.
Blood and fangs, feathers and paper wings. In this masquerade, we could be anything.
And of course, once done, I flipped our old pillows off the couch and added our new ones. So this is how they turned out looking after I left them to dry. And then I'm just adding two little accent pillows that I also picked up from Walmart.
Just know I regret the time I let you pass by.
So those are all of my easy, fun spring DIYs for your room or apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.
Never curse your name. I keep my lips shut tight until you go.